Hello, friends. I'm Ravi, and this is welcome to my channel, Minimalism Optimized. And I have uploaded about five episodes previously, but they are voice clips. And this is the first video recording that I'm doing, and hope this goes well, and hope you like what you see. So I would like to discuss in this episode about the two broad categories of minimalism that I see. Um, Broadly, you can categorize minimalism to material minimalism and psychological minimalism. So the psychological aspect of it is quite often overlooked because you don't see what goes on in your mind, and people are attracted more to the material part of it, the material minimalism, where people claim that they live on 15 things, 50 things, and item wise they take like they live with five items of clothing, or they have a very less number of furniture in the house, and they uh, live with one car and one house, and like that. This materialistic aspect of it is quite popular because people see that, and people are attracted, and people are what can you say, people are made to think that they have achieved something. People can show to the world that they have made an achievement by claiming that they are living with less stuff. But the single most important thing in life is your mind. What goes on here is the most important thing. You can be living with uh, any much of things, like you can be living with 15 things or 50 things, or you can be living covered in material. But as long as your mind is empty of unwanted stuff, that is the ideal minimalist that I see. It is not the material that is important, it is your mind. If your mind is free of hatred, if your mind is free of anger, if your mind is free of jealousy, and if your mind is free of uh, what is craving for these physical things in life, uh, you are far more ahead than anybody who is living with less. So what I want to highlight here is, I don't want to look down upon people living with less, and because it is, the minimalism is something very personal. You can you can be uh, you can be in any position of a wide range of practices. It is it has two extremes. In one extreme you have people living with less items, and at the other extreme you can have people with less clutter in their mind. So at the two ends there will be people with seemingly leading minimalist lives, but at the other end there could be people living seem to be living complex lives, but their mind is very, very minimalist. So that is the important aspect, because if your mind is not free of all those things I mentioned earlier, things like hatred, jealousy, anger, and all these bad stuff, then being with less items is not going to help you. At the end of the day, you have to be happy. We do all these things for happiness. People follow minimalist lives to achieve happiness, not to save money, not to save the world, not to show off, not to have a good reputation in the world that you are a minimalist. It is not for anything of those things. People choose the minimalist life for one reason, that is for happiness. So if your mind is not free, then you are not happy. If your mind is not free of those bad stuff, you are not happy. So there's no point in practicing minimalism while your mind is not optimized. That is why I call minimalism optimized in this channel. That is why I promote this minimalist mindset in such a way that we have to concentrate on our mentalities, on our thoughts, and work more towards freeing our mind, not our physical being. We have to work towards freeing our mind from these unwanted stuff. That is what I call psychological minimalism. So it is a complex thing. It is you have to do a lot of explaining. So this is just an introduction. So hoping to come back to you with more videos. I'll stop at this. I'm Ravi for Minimalism Optimized.